Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to make frozen yogurt cups. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some granola. Yogurt, I'm using vanilla yogurt, but you can use any kind of flavored yogurt. So raspberry, peach, strawberry, anything like that, any kind of flavored yogurt that you like. I'm going to use blueberries, you can use strawberries, any other kind of fruit as well. And then if you would like, you can use honey, peanut butter, any other kind of nut butter. Mix it in with your granola bar, and then you'll put that as the base to your yogurt cup. Then you need a muffin tin, cupcake liners, a bowl, and a couple spoons. Okay, so we're going to start with taking our cupcake liners, and we're going to line a couple of our muffins. All right, so you can do as many as you would like. So if you want to just use plain granola, but absolutely you can. You're just going to pour some of it into the bottom of one. So again, as much granola as you would like, because that is going to be the base to your yogurt cup. So I poured a little bit too much in that one. I'm going to take some out, pour it into this bowl. Perfect. Spilt some along the way. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mix some of my granola with a little bit of honey. So I put a little bit more in that one. Take my honey. Since it's already liquid honey, I don't need to melt it. If you have honey at home and it's solid honey, just stick it in a bowl, microwave it, and then add your granola to it. So I'm going to squeeze that in there. Not too much honey. The amount you use for the honey is entirely up to you. It depends on how much honey you like. And mix it around. And then you would do the same thing if you were going to use peanut butter or nut butter. You're going to mix it as well into it, and that will be your base. You can also microwave honey and peanut butter together and mix your granola into it. All right. I'm going to add some yogurt to these ones. You can also, for extra topping, you can do dark chocolate if you would like. It is up to you. All right, let's pour some of this in here. Now you can scoop it in or you can pour it out of the container, whichever way you prefer. I'm going to top these with some blueberries. And like I said, you can add some dark chocolate to it. You can add any other kind of fruit you would like to the top. You can put it in the middle. It's whatever you prefer to do. All right, so there's that. Add a couple more. That one. Put some in here because I'm going to do a peanut butter one. Add some more yogurt to my granola. Blueberries. On top. All right, and I'm just going to do one more, and it's going to be my peanut butter one. And I'm actually going to grab a knife. Add some peanut butter. So like I said, you can use any kind of nut butter. You don't have to put any butter in. You can mix your peanut butter and your honey together. And if you do the peanut butter and honey combination, just make sure you melt them together. It just makes it easier or sorry, it doesn't make it easier. It makes it taste better. So if you microwave them together, they'll blend more when you go to mix them. Mix this all together. All right, I'm gonna put this in my last cupcake liner. Press it down to the bottom. And then add a little bit more yogurt. Nice evenly spread over the top. Add some blueberries. And there we go. So now what I'm going to do, now that I'm done making them, I'm going to stick them in the freezer. So when you stick them in the freezer, you want them to be in there for at least 2 hours. Overnight is perfect, but the minimum has to be 2 hours just so the yogurt actually freezes. And then when you're ready to eat them, you just take them out. They're meant to be eaten frozen, so don't let them defrost. So when you're ready to eat one, that's when I would grab it. Once they're frozen, they store really well in a plastic container. So any Tupperware container with a lid, stack them up, and then that way you don't have to keep your muffin tin in the freezer. So I'm going to stick them in the freezer. All right, and then I'm gonna let them freeze for 2 hours. Okay, so it's been 2 hours and I've taken my frozen cupcakes out of the freezer. So this is what they look like. I only did 4, but you pull them out and there are my frozen yogurt cupcakes. So as I said, any topping you want to put on it, any kind of fruit, you can add some dark chocolate. Just make sure they do freeze for at least 2 hours. Overnight works too. Toss them in a container, throw them back in the freezer. When you're ready to eat them, grab them out. I hope everyone enjoys making these. They taste delicious and they're a lot of fun. So I will see you next time. Bye everyone.